Hi, it is Thursday, November the 15th, 2018, halfway through NaNoWriMo. I am back in my video production center for this video after yesterday's health catastrophe. The less said about that, the better. I am better today. Not 100%, but things are much better managed right now. I do have an appointment with a physical therapist for next week. So that will hopefully begin the process of actually fixing the problem, as opposed to just covering it up with medicine, with painkillers. So anyway, I did manage to write I met my word count goal today, which I did by writing a number of short sessions throughout the day, just kind of a couple hundred words here and there, all through the day. Like 6 or 7 short writing sessions. And when I added up all the words, it came out to 1,666 words, precisely. So I made today's word count goal. However, I am 1 day behind because I didn't write anything yesterday. So in terms of the story, we are, I have completely embraced this new sort of plot line that I've come up with. Excuse me. We are now following the adventures of a refugee named Doran, for lack of a better name. And his struggles to keep his family, to get his family safe, basically. So these people have they've lost their farm because of a war. I think I've said this before. So they traveled all the way to the city, which is sort of based on Constantinople, sort of a big cultural melting pot of, a big trading center where lots and lots of different people sort of congregate. So they've come to the city seeking, refuge, basically, and so they're now trying to make their way in the city, and they're running into problems, basically. So that's the new story that I'm working on. The Murad and Selenius story has been more or less completely abandoned. I am finding that I am a lot more interested in this guy Doran and his story. I, as the author, am much more invested in this person's plight here. It seems a lot more meaningful to me. It seems a lot more. It just seems a lot more dramatic. The story that I was following with Murad and Selenius, it just wasn't interesting. There was no real conflict going on. There was no there were no stakes, I guess. Now with this guy Doran, the stakes are really high because he's got his wife and his children with him. He's got another group of refugees with him. And he's trying to get his family into a place of shelter so that he can then, well, theoretically, he is going to have to go and rebuild his farm again. But he's kind of needs his, he needs a place to stay in the meantime, and he's going to try to petition the council, for help with rebuilding his farm because, of course, you know, the city is sort of culpable in him losing his farm because, you know, this was a big army battle between two forces. I don't really know the specifics of this battle. I just keep calling it the Runic War. Yeah, I don't know why I call it that, but but it's a struggle that is far beyond the scope of this one guy on his farm. He didn't participate in the battle. He didn't know about the battle. He doesn't know what these people are fighting for or against. He just happened to have a farm on this territory where an army came in and burned all his crops and stuff to, you know, to deny the resources to the enemy. Sort of that scorched earth, total war thing is what I'm thinking there. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing today. I'm pleased that I was able to write this many words today. I was not really expecting to. I was expecting to fall even farther behind today, but I kept myself to being one day behind. So now the sort of the dark side of NaNoWriMo comes back into place, because now I feel a compulsion, because I'm a day behind, I feel a compulsion to write more words than I might otherwise feel like in order to push my word count higher and higher to catch up again. Because of the all-important winning NaNoWriMo, which doesn't, in the global scheme of things, doesn't matter at all. But there's this pressure still to keep up and try to win. I get this feeling like if I'm gonna start, if I'm gonna put this much effort in, you know, I feel like I should win. I should get myself to a winning condition somehow. Especially this year. I feel like I've a lot of the deck is stacked against me this year because of my back and not really having a great story to write on. I feel more compulsion to try to get to the 50,000 words, even though again it's not going to help me in the slightest bit in my writing career to reach the 50,000 word goal and win NaNoWriMo. It's not like when I write a query letter for the story, I can put on there, hey, I won NaNoWriMo with this story. And like, nobody cares. So yeah, I don't really have I don't have much of anything else to say at this point. I'm behind on uploading my videos, so I think I will try to get back to uploading them after I record this video, because I kind of held off on uploading, number one, because it's a pain to come in here to this PC and use this PC. Because it's, I mean, this is, I don't, there's something about this chair and this keyboard and this mouse that just really aggravates my back. And I haven't really solved that problem yet. So I'm really trying to limit my time on this PC at this computer right here. But I feel like I'm on the mend again, so I can at least put 5 or 10 minutes in here to upload some videos. So I will do that. Also, I didn't want to really upload the I think it was like the 13th. The one I recorded on the 13th was particularly dire sounding. I was like, well, I'll be back tomorrow if I'm not dead. I didn't really want to upload that. And then not upload another one. Not that there's really anybody paying attention to these, but in case anyone is watching them, I didn't want to scare anybody or anything. So yeah, I think that's about all I have to say for now. I will head back to bed now and lie down again. I've been lying down a lot today, just resting my back. And I might see if I can try to add a couple more paragraphs to this for today, if I'm inspired to do so. Otherwise, I'll probably just watch Netflix or something. And I will be back tomorrow for more writing adventures. See you later.